Hey everybody, Cygnus Jen here. Um, I did the value banner for this round, so I used a whole bunch of gems. Didn't get to any of the 48 hours, but wanted to do a review of how this went. I did the first 4 right off the bat, and then I used a bunch of gems on Omega, and once I got to where I wanted with him, I went back to finishing these off and just finished these a couple nights ago. So anyway, I just wanted to do a review of how this turned out. As you can see in the first one, I'm going to have a rainbow, and I can't really remember what I got. And Estark, that's right. Started out with the 4th Awakening on Estark. No word on any Blossom yet. So, I mean, at least it's not something I already have max awakened at this point. Hopefully it comes in handy down the road. I know we did get we have the Green Sorrow coming up, so maybe Estark's coming. And I did get a new guy. I got Duran, which is great. He's pretty new still. He came out right before the version 3.0 Erdrick True Dragon Quest 3. So he's a relatively new 50 weight, has Indomitable Spirit, so not too unhappy with that acquisition. So far my first stamp was definitely worth it, and throwing some orbs in on these stamps is extra nice. The rewards were pretty hefty, so it made it a little extra desirable to invest in. And as you can see in this second stamp, I also am getting another rainbow. There are a few guarantees throughout the stamp card, but this is not one of them. Alright, Deborah. 3rd heart. She has a Blossom. My Deborah is still rank 4. She was the last of the brides that I acquired, so I have not invested in her. Mira, I have her into Awakening Plus. Bianca is not fully awakened yet, but Deborah, I got her relatively recently. I haven't really done anything with her, so I have lots of other priorities before I do anything with her. So looks like this stamp does not have any rainbow tickets on it. Okay, so this 3rd stamp did have a couple of golds. Nothing to jump up and down about. Alright, and then number 4. I went to 4 because that's where the first guaranteed S, or second guaranteed S, I should say. I think the first stamp also had one. But I went up to this stamp with the guaranteed S rank, and then stopped until closer to the end of the event. Just in case there's any effect on my RNG based on my circumstances. There is a gap, so Alrighty. And Extreme Killing Machine. That was the unit that we did not get the shop tickets. So not a whole lot of people got Extreme Killing Machine. I really don't know a whole lot about him. Not very many people got him, so, you know, he didn't get used a whole lot. So no extra S's there. And then the rest of these occurred much farther into the event before I was able to accumulate enough gems to start pulling on these. And I basically pulled on them as every time I had 3,000 gems, I did another pull. So it was about every couple of days or every day or so further on into the event, as they were throwing gems at us a little bit like crazy. Didn't get anything out of that one. And now we're stamp 6. And no rainbow. Maybe a flip to gold. Alright, Prickly Prankster. I only had one awakening on. He's got something useful. I can't remember what his deal was. But some people like him. I'll have to look at him again. I don't remember what he's about. Alright, there's the flip to gold. Grim Rider, which is the Bone Baron reskin. 3 hearts. I haven't really done squat with him. I don't know if he's got anything useful or not, or just another collector's item. So that's it for that stamp. Just a couple of A's. And number 7. I think this is a guaranteed S. I didn't look at the stamp card as it was going by. And Sooth Slime. I was really excited to finally get that one. Green's my favorite color. So I'm happy to have the green heel slime. And Old King Mortimer. Second heart on that dude. And he can phase through obstacles and things. So I'm sure he's got some niche uses that I just haven't invested in him enough to make a difference. But he's one of those I might actually end up orbing, etc. And we have a rainbow on this one. And new Misstead. Another A that I don't have. So I did get my hands on a couple of new A units so far. And a couple of new S's. And another copy of Mira. Awakening Plus, probably my third or fourth over and above the 5 awakenings. Lovely jubbly. Why couldn't it be Bianca? Only problem with this, it's the limited pool. It doesn't have the general pool in this for this this banner, and there are a few general pool units that I would actually like to get copies of. So, Nightclubber being one. So, and I don't pull on a lot of regular banners very often, which is why I probably haven't have that one maxed out yet. But anyway, stamp number 9. No rainbows. And another Tentacular Awakening. We are now max awakened of the yellow squid Tentacular. So no flips or anything, just all silvers and 1 gold. And then the final stamp with 3 guaranteed S ranks at the end. And looks like there's an extra rainbow, so I get 4 S ranks on the final stamp. And it looks like an awakening on ice sculpture. And my bonus is and Lucia the Luminary. Finally an awakening. I didn't want to invest the fragments on her, so hopefully that helps her. I have ranked her up and so on, and invested in her abilities, so hopefully that awakening really boosts her, because she does get used sometimes when I need a lot of zap and so on. So alright, first of the guaranteed S's, we have Hargon. Max awakened, which is great because he's also fully blossomed, and I have max awakened his abilities, and I have used him from time to time recently. He's a relatively recent blossom, and he's got some good things going on. And my 57th copy of Dragon Lord, who is also fully blossomed, but not very useful anymore. And we have Santa Alina, awakening number 1. She has a new blossom also forthcoming, so that's something to look at. I may want to bump her up farther on my list because she's still at rank 4. So anyway, that was 30,000 gems. They've been throwing gems at us like crazy, and this really leaves me with not a whole lot. As you can see, not a whole lot of S ranks here. A couple of new and a couple of key awakenings that are kind of nice. We have the new for Duran and Extreme Killing Machine, and then awakenings on Aunt Lucia, Deborah, Hargon, Santa Alina, Mortigan and S-Dark, and then a couple of new A's. So, yep, that's, I don't know if it's worth 30,000. I don't know that I would pay 30,000 gems for what I've got. They're so stingy with the gems. So, I mean, it's a lot of metals too, so at least I can trade those for things. So, anyway, that'll do it for this. I'm going to do one more video of my, the 50 preview for, basically one paid pool, the cost of one paid pool. So that's a really good value. So, one more video, probably tomorrow I'll release that, since it's a relatively new thing that came out just a few days ago. So, anyway, ta-ta.